Let's dive right into this explainer on Exodus 16. It's a wild story of survival and strict desert testing.
So, what actually happens when a whole nation completely runs out of food in a desolate wasteland? Let's see.
Exactly 1.5 months after fleeing Egypt, the Israelites arrived at the barren wilderness of Sin. Starving and desperate, they complained bitterly. They literally wished they'd just died back in Egypt where they had food. They accused Moses of dragging the entire assembly out into the desert just to let them all slowly starve. The crazy solution? A massive flock of quail at night and bread raining down from heaven every single morning. But here's the catch. This miraculous food wasn't just about survival. It was a highly specific, strict test. When the dew lifted, they spotted a weird, frosty substance. They called it manna, literally not knowing what it was. It was totally unique. Small, white, like coriander seed, and it tasted exactly like sweet wafers made with honey. Now, this wasn't a free-for-all buffet. They had incredibly strict daily rules on how to collect their portions. Of course, some folks disobeyed and kept leftovers overnight. The result? It bred disgusting worms and absolutely stank. Plus, they were on a tight morning deadline. Once that intense desert sun got hot, the manna literally melted. But watch what happens on the 6th day. The testing mechanics completely flipped for everyone in the camp. Suddenly, they were ordered to gather a double portion, 2 omers per person, and prep it for the following day.
And here's the real miracle. Unlike weekday leftovers, the extra manna saved for the Sabbath didn't rot at all.
Why? Because the 7th day was a holy Sabbath. It was a strict day of rest with 0 gathering. Naturally, human nature struck again. Some stubborn people still went out searching on the 7th day and found nothing. This blatant disobedience brought a harsh rebuke. God basically asked, "How long will you refuse to follow my laws?" To make sure nobody forgot this miracle, Moses had Aaron fill a pot with exactly 1 omer of manna. They placed this preserved pot before the testimony, making it a permanent, tangible record for all future generations. This definitely wasn't a quick fix either. The Israelites survived solely on this manna for an incredible 40 years. That relentless daily cycle just kept going, nonstop, until they finally hit the inhabited borders of Canaan. Oh, and for you math nerds out there, the text specifies an omer is exactly 1/10 of an ephah. So I'll leave you with this. Will we humans ever just follow instructions without learning the hard way first?